I was using another instance of ChatGPT gone wrong. I was using it to update the copy on my website, right? And I said, and I had posted a bunch of the referrals we got or testimonials we got, and I said, okay, just use these and kind of do that. And then I was noticing as it started doing the testimonials, I was like, I don't remember this one. This is a really good testimonial, right? And I was like, where did you get I don't who said this one? And he's, oh, I just made that up, right? And it's wild what it will do, right? And then there are days where I'm just like, everything seems to be going well, and then I'll come back and I'll do the exact same prompts, and then it's just like, what happened to you? Like, where is my awesome worker that I just had yesterday, right? It's weird how it works. So yeah, I think so. You're using multiple versions of AI within your system to kind of hopefully get to the base. Is that how it works? And then using whatever inputs they have put in with that specific client.
Exactly. It's sort of an infrastructure around just asking ChatGPT a question, because we know that just asking ChatGPT as a question has a lot of problems and errors. Here's maybe another example to make it even more tangible is sometimes we ask the same question to AI multiple times until our system determines that it's actually accurate. So we ask it something, our system is able to detect that there's an issue, that there's a problem, that there's an inaccuracy, and then we feed it back into AI. It says, no, you're wrong. You missed this. You added this thing that wasn't present in the documents. Try again. And we keep doing that until it's accurate.
Nice.
And so that's how we and we actually recognize that AI is not that smart, having been really day-to-day consumers and developers of the technology. And it's really necessary to have human developers like us create the infrastructure, and also humans like BCBAs to make sure that AI is getting fed in the right information, the right context. Right? If you don't ask a parent a question about a child's medical history, there's no way that any technology can help you write the medical history section of your treatment plan. And so incredibly important to continue to have well-trained clinicians who know how to ask the right questions and get the right information.
Right. Because I guess like my ultimate point here and why I keep on going like chat, I call ChatGPT chatty, by the way. So if I start saying chatty and you're like, what in the world are you talking about?
My friend Chatty.
Yes, my friend
Chatty.
But like, I think the biggest thing that I want BCBAs hearing this to take is that if you expect to like take out all the PHI on your treatment plan and then upload that along with maybe the transcripts of your interactions with your client and upload that into a message, and expect that you are going to get an actual treatment plan that is accurate within you're mistaken. And so I would urge you to not just say, oh, well, I can't believe that ChatGPT said that. I guess that's what the parent said. So like it will just make stuff up, right? Like on the fly. So it's really important. And I'm glad that your system recognizes that, right? Because it's so important. And if, again, with the pressures that BCBAs are on to get these assessments complete as quickly as humanly possible so we can get a tech in there to start billing hours, my concern about AI, it's amazing, right? What it can do is so awesome. But at the same time, you can go down, like it can be so, with this field, it's gonna lead you down the wrong track, especially if you're like, oh yeah, it worked yesterday. Perfect. So of course it's going to work today. And then you have such a confidence level in this thing that is completely making the wrong choices, right? So I think it may even be worse to rely on ChatGPT than just do a quick assessment with using your own, eyes and ears and reasoning, right? And so I think that's where your system hopefully can help, is that it's actually going to take the information and use it correctly where
it's been trained.
Yes, because it's been trained to
know how to make it work the way it needs to work. And you've done all of the research and the work behind the scenes.
Yeah, because I see a lot of BCBAs on Facebook and they're like, wow, AI is working great for me, right? Like I can go in and put a treatment plan in, and it's again, my concern about is that everyone's just going to start using it, and then they're going to realize down the road, 6 months, wow, it put a lot of errors in here. I made a lot of mistakes on submitting this. I don't even know where this information came from, right? And so relying on ChatGPT alone or Gemini alone, I feel like that may be a mistake. And with all the pressures that BCBAs have, right, they're already doing things that are, right? And so if they're getting companies that are forcing them or pressuring them to use AI because everybody says AI is awesome, and they're not using the right tools, that this could lead to disaster, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean, I talk to a lot of the clinicians that use ChatGPT, and the time it takes them to get something ready for ChatGPT because ChatGPT is not HIPAA compliant seems like a lot. I don't know if it's more or less than the time they save than actually using OpenAI, but it takes a lot of time if you're truly going in there and removing all PHI, right? It's not just names, it's addresses, it's schools, it's broad locations, it's dates of services. There's a lot of things that are PHI-esque that if you truly do it, it takes a lot of time to put into ChatGPT. And that's just de-anonymizing maybe a transcript of a parent interview because you did it via Zoom. How are you going to de-anonymize a medical record that's an image? Uh, I I don't ask people that question because I don't want to push them too much. But that's why I thought it was really important to build a truly HIPAA compliant wrapper so that there wasn't this step of going through and doing the de-anonymization that seems to add more time than it does value.